In 1925, a bay bald-faced colt was born on the Wilms Brothers wheat ranch near Douglas, Washington. The colt was destined to be one of the most famous bucking horses in the world. When he was big enough to ride, he was traded to some neighbors, who intended to use him for a saddle horse. The young horse bucked off more than a dozen men before they decided he would only be a workhorse. He liked the harness even less than a saddle, so the neighbors took him back to the Wilms Brothers. The Wilms Brothers had no use for a horse of that kind, so they took him to a nearby rodeo. The young bald-faced horse proceeded to throw every rider who mounted him. By 1932 he'd been bucking over 3 years, and no cowboy had ever come close to riding him. Attending some of these events was a newspaper man named M.E. Hatcher. He was a friend of Leo Moomaw's, and he told Leo he better go take a look at this big bay horse. At the first opportunity, Leo took 3 good bronc riders and went to the Wilms Brothers ranch. Leo said, "He sure looked like a bucking horse to me," and all the others agreed with my judgment. Henry Michel, considered to be the best bronc rider of the day, was the first to try the horse. The ride was over in 3 to 4 jumps. Leo worked a trade for the powerful bay horse, and the cowboys took him into town for the next day's rodeo. His name was placed into the hat as Badger Mountain, and the cowboy that drew him was Henry Michel. Henry knew he had a tough draw, and when he nodded for the gate, he was prepared to ride like he'd never ridden before. In a couple jumps, Badger was the winner of this contest. In the next 4 years, no more than 4 men ever made a qualified ride on the big bay horse. The records state that Buck Tiffin was the first to make a qualified ride in 1934. Other cowboys drew Badger 10 times and failed to ride him each time. Some of the list includes Casey Tibbs, Gene Rambo, Bill Linderman, Bill Ward, Jack Wade, Burl Mulkey, Jerry Ambler, and many more. By 1951, age was taking its toll on the Great Badger Mountain, and he was retired. Life was easy for Badger as he passed his days on Tim Bernard's ranch near the Canadian border. In May 1954, Badger was run into a bucking chute to check his teeth. After a few minutes in the chute, he collapsed and died. Presumably, his great heart failed. Badger may have preferred to end his life that way.